Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Runner on the move. And that is out of play. Edwards aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Green with a move to first. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And ball 1. Man at first, one away. To short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Back for more from the Bronx. And starting this one, Dustin May.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. That's out to center field. Dominguez makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So up next, Brian Dozier. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. In the dirt, blocked. To second for one, and it's over his head. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Clemente makes the grab. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi. May over to first. Real Muto back in there. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Tap foul at the plate.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Clemente goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. May back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt, Piazza fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Upstairs. And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Zach Geloff. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Gordon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up left side. Gordon makes the play, and that is back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there's one away. Here's JT Realmuto. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and a foul ball. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. That's down and in. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, now Xavier Edwards. The pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Go ahead run on base. Rafael Palmeiro getting ready to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left side. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one just missing inside. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 4th inning underway, no score. This to center field. Lee makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4. And now the DH, David Ortiz. That one down the line. And that's just foul. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Lifted in the air, right field. Clemente in position. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Ryan Dozier digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jason Giambi now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very good.
A swing and a miss. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Green back to work. And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one misses. Ball 3.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Clemente in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. There's one.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Clemente on the go. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Clemente, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. The throw in. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Second and third, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. But no advance from the runners. And now Alex Gordon First time up was a pop out. Up and in, and that's ball one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
And fouled off. Two now.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Second and third, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Lee, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Carter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Sacrifice bunt, gets the run in. So many times when you square around a bunt and it's successful, that means you track the baseball to the bat. Can really help you the next at bat coming up to slow things down, see the ball all the way to the bat, and he didn't miss a stitch on that.
Check swing, and he went.
1-1.
Strike 1. Rips that one to right. Clemente snags it. That is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Foul ball there. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Larkin sends it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now Rafael Palmeiro on the ground right side. And he's out on the tag. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
On the ground to first. The tag, and he's out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is inside ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Ortiz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Breaking ball inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's off. the inside edge. 2-1. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. The tag out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Late with the swing there. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And before the pitch, he steps off. 3-2. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. And here is Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses. 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Hey! 2-2 the count.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lee hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Piazza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Good eye right there. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back here in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Evan Carter. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the...
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Alex Gordon, intentional pass coming, bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next pitch is outside. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in to third. In there safely.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Ryan Dozier. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul. Gordon on third. Realmuto over at second with 1 down. Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line. Clemente makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Misses outside. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. Inning ends, and that's... This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Too low, and it's ball 3. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Garcia puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Foul ball. Up and in. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball. 2. And that skips in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Gagne in his 9th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Canada. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hammered center field. Dominguez snags it for the 2nd out. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Back in New York. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one out to right. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carter pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza on the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.